But your name's Faye, right? Well, it feels as though everything fails at times expectedly.
Do that.
Friends are turning enemies, so I forget about the empathy.
Yo,
Fuck.
yo, nah, this is
It feels as though everything fails at times expectedly.
Right.
Friends are turning enemies, so I forget about the empathy.
Right.
Fuck around till eventually you find out about that energy. Spoiled at your peak, failing at the epitome.
Right.
And fate thinks this destiny, I'm the future altering time entity. Go! Forward advancement takes experience.
Let's go, Jack. Keep going.
So for any trial and error, I am finding answers by testing experiments. I am fighting against their expectations. So I factored all the equations to find a truthful explanation. You are fodder applied towards entertainment. Feelings, actions, thoughts, expressions. Getting wasted is how fate will be found at the edge. Soul finally ascending towards elevation.
We got one of the hottest battle rappers out right now with over 35 raps for battles out on the internet right now that you guys can check out.
Fire.
Welcome to the show, my boy, Jack.
Yeah, name's Jack, J-A-Q. It's Jack, hippie Jesus, grit and glamour, stoop kid with the bars and bullshit, above average, you know, ugly on purpose. I was born in Pomona. I've lived in like San Dimas, Fontana, Rialto. I'm in San Bernardino now, so I really just like kind of say I'm an Inland Empire guy, you know. I'm half white, half Mexican, so I don't like necessarily outright have like the lightest skin, you know. In the same exact way, you're kind of like an olive tone sort of thing, you know. And like, so when I walk in, it's not necessarily that, but it's the way I talk that when they start hearing it, they're like, oh, he's this way. He's smart. He's intelligent. He's a nerd, whatever, you know?
Did that you be saying some like crazy bars about like astrology and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Like something that like a normal like hood motherfucker is not gonna be talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Or like just, I don't know. I try to go from that kind of stuff to like, even I have a lot of math bars, you know, and I studied math in college, right? So like it just ends up being a thing that naturally my brain goes towards. But I feel like if I'm trying to do it, I'm doing it in a way where when I say it, they're going to understand it no matter who it is. You know, you could actually be the nerdiest person in the room, nerdier than me. Like people think I'm a nerd, man. I'm actually not. I'm a pretty lazy guy. You know, I just don't care enough to look into stuff. Because battle rap it's pure essence. There's no music. There's no DJ or there's no like hype, I guess, in a way. All the hype is on you. Everything that you build up is for that. Sometimes you walk into a battle and there's like this excitement just based on the name and because of where they come from and you know their story. So there's like a lot more personal like involvement when it comes to battle rap. Most big rappers get most of their bars from battle rappers, you know, the cleverness of it, like because of the sanctity of it. But and I try to like talk my shit in a way. I'm like, no, everybody's seen this, but I know in the battle rap world, everybody's seen it. Yeah. It's just one of those things. Like, it's gone beyond battle rap too, to a way where like, you know, just the amount of attention I've gotten on it, the amount of views that are on it and stuff like that. You can't sit here and say you haven't seen it unless you're on some hater shit. Well, I've done some pretty disrespectful things, like said some disrespectful things, you know, but no one's ever added to a. There was one time I battled somebody and I brought his mom up in the battle. He knows who he is, but it's cool. I don't got to say his name. It's cool. We're cool now. He's a good guy. Yeah. But after the battle, he just wasn't feeling it, you know. And I'm not about to scrap over like feelings in that way. Yeah. You know, but it never to an extent where I felt like somebody really like felt a way and wanted to like squash it out in that way. You know. Yeah. It's just like all right, you're like tension's high, whatever. Most of the time, man, like I battled a woman and I was pretty ruthless in that battle, you know? And dude, there's all the guys in the room were like on her side in ways, but also on my side. Yeah. And so it was hard to say. And nobody after the battle, even after all the things I said, came up to me and were like offended or like felt like I had to catch the fair one or whatever the case, you know? It was just more like, okay, I see what you did. And he was battling somebody, his girl was behind him reading his bars off of his phone, like rapping it to him in his ear, you know. So I was like, rap his shit, you know. And that's like, Y'all were at the riot looking like a couple activists, romantic shit. But the fact is this: if you try that crap again in my battle after this, all I'm seeing bandages. Should really be at your side to wrap your shit.
Podcast with Prodigy. It's the podcast with Prodigy. My podcast.